If they don't want to go for the Lycan, I just want to see more heroes that can not care about getting doomed for one. Number two, to be able to jump on top of like this backline, the Zeus. Dawnbreaker, I mean, just nothing really comes to mind when I see a Dawnbreaker other than like being able to cancel her Q in lane. Other than that, she's pretty versatile hero. Especially in a phase like this where you just don't know what lane this Dawnbreaker will go. Like, it's impossible to know. You got 3 flex picks. That's Dota. Do they gyro and a Slardar? Talked about the Slardar.
We did last game, yeah.
Different game.
Does it feel just as
Oh, it's Tiny carry?
What? No.
Oh no, Tiny mid, sorry.
Maybe. Tiny might just lane versus NP as well. But it could be the 4 or 5, doesn't really matter. I think Io Slaughter wants to lane together. For sure. Tiny is open to going mid, but I don't think he's awful. Like, NP's just such a strong laner. You can just throw a Tiny as lane and they can chill out there.
Yeah, that's true. Terrorblade is going to be huge. They don't have anything for him, actually.
They've got the laning stage, potentially. Io Slaughter is very strong. Like, yeah, you have high armor on TB, but you can still die.
This is, without a doubt, the best Lich game I've ever seen in my life. If TSpirit have any hero page open right now and they see Lich, they know that this is the best. No, it does not get better than this.
I think the last game I predicted Lich was better, personally.
No, this is the best.
This is, I mean, Slaughter. Lich is good for Slaughter.
The last time I saw a Lich played in Pro Dota, and I'm not saying this was the last time it was picked, it's just the last time I saw it.
Probably
it was into a Slardar lane, and it was a Gaben level shellacking.
Shellacking.
It was insane. Like
the first IO too, though?
I have no idea.
The problem Lich has is like you can own your lane by trading regen, but for IO, you don't want to play that like style where you're just spamming mangoes and nuking, because IO just he'll back up with tangos, honestly. So they kind of need to do like a kill lane. Well, terribly, that's not going to happen. So what I think will happen is they'll pick a hero that can just sit in the lane after TB goes jungle and maybe hold the tower. And I don't think Lich is really what you're looking for.
I think you're wrong. I think this is the best Lich game of all time.
They're going to pick Lich then.
Thanks.
You've sold him. You've sold him. You've done the impossible.
Yeah. Doesn't get better than this.
Turn to ban.
If I had to choose a secondary 5 support after, I would choose Crystal Maiden.
Crystal Maiden?
Yeah.
Why is that?
I really like the Frost Nova. It's like really long duration of effect of like minus attack speed and movement speed. Something that Slardar and Io both rely on in lane.
Why not Jakiro then?
Jakiro's okay. I think Crystal Maiden might be better, but Jakiro's good too. I actually would really like any of these 3 heroes we've mentioned.
But nothing else. If it's anything else?
If it's anything else, I leave.
Be prepared to leave.
She's gonna, are you ready to get up and walk away?
Because I think one of the heroes they have selected here might already be their 5 right now. Unless they're going to do Toronto, Tokyo, Zeus. Or does he play Dawn mid? I'm not sure if that's true.
I wouldn't put it past him. Toronto, Tokyo was picking the Wyvern mid in one of his games. Dude's got like the weird pool going. This team is flexible as hell. Remember TI-10? Yotaro picking a different carry like every single game for like most of the tournament.
Yeah, I mean, this is very difficult to call what they want to do here, because I'm not sure if they do Dawn mid. But if they do like Dawn, Zeus mid, right, then Dawn would be a 5 in my opinion, right? And then, because I don't think Dawn Doom, I mean, maybe Dawn Doom can do something.
God damn it.
Wow. I can't believe it.
I already walked out on broadcast once. I can't do it again.
I was going to say, the hero that she really wanted wasn't picked, and the one that Fear predicted was picked. That's crazy. I've never seen that happen before. But one thing I have seen... I feel bad saying that. I'm sorry. We're going to bring in Lyrical Trent, though. Get the casters in here. Get some of their thoughts, too. Lyrical, what's that head shake for?
When I saw the Dawnbreaker, I thought they were going to pick AA. I think I don't know. I'm concerned about this Io Slardar against the TB. That sounds spooky. Spooky. I like Spirit's draft a lot.
Oh, okay. Trent, where are you landing?
Wow. Lyrical's also a Warriors fan, so he's just all about the bandwagons, actually.
Unbelievable.
That's actually a deep cut because he's been a Warriors fan for like 15 years. So sorry.
That was disgusting.
He's like, I'm about to walk off broadcast now.
Yeah. That was a risky one. I don't know. It's I like the Kunkka. I was kind of hoping to see it today. So once we get rid of all these pucks and these spirit heroes, Kunkka can make a resurging comeback here, and it's an excellent boat game. So it's gonna be really hard to, if the fight starts well for spirit, they're gonna be really hard to kill.
All right. Most people will for spirit even in game 2. Are you guys still gonna stick with them here in game number 3, or is it BetBoom forcing some crazy tiebreakers?
Well, we have a position 5 Doom here, and I think Spirit's chances really hinge on the fact, can he get that ice armor creep
This
against
is
the
unfair.
Slardar
I
or
was
not?
literally going to say this point. I had it
Of
waiting.
course,
I'm
of
actually
course.
so angry. Of course.
Of
What do you
course.
mean, of course? I mean, yeah, literally, of course. It was so obvious.
It was obvious. Everyone knew it.
Everyone's thinking, oh my God.
I knew it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if he gets the ice armor, free win.
I didn't know. I don't know what
Okay,
you're
so
talking about.
that's as soon as we see the ice armor, that's it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask you a crazy question again. How many kills is Slardar getting?
1,800.
Zero. Negative 0,000.
Negative 0. Okay, we got two ends of the spectrum with these two as always. But Lyrical and Trent, game 3. Take it away and tell me how many kills Slardar is getting.
There you go. She forgot for a second. Man, this is what happens after 6 weeks spent with the same people. Everybody's mind just turns to mush. But I say 7.
That's
7
how
kills.
a mind meld starts, right?
That's
I
right.
think if you take minus 18,000 and 1,800 and average it out, it winds up somewhere around 7. So I'm going to concur with you right there, Doctor.
I mean, definitely closer than 1,800. It's closer to 7 than that. But man, when we were talking during the draft, you were talking about Kunkka a lot, and I thought you meant for BetBoom, and I was like, I don't really like that. But oh my God, on Spirit, this looks amazing. This hero is going to absolutely own.
If
Kill
there's a
everybody.
boat and Solar Guardian just seems really gross together.
Yeah.
No.
There's
a lot of in fact, this is some of the most global presence you can actually get in a game, right? Like we got ourselves a Nimbus, we're gonna have Solar Guardian, we got Nature's Prophet, we got an Io. We're really just missing Spectre and unnerfed Gale Force.
There you go. Yeah. I mean, it's almost global regardless. Yeah, we're going to have to watch out for those ice armor creeps, though. What creeps spawn where and when. So the couple of the
guys, it sounds like he's joking, but he's not. That literally could decide the game, by the way.
I mean, at the very least, the laning stage, if nothing else.
They just saw Maposhka place that ward, by the way. It's completely scouted by the ward on the pillar, and they pinged it, so.
No. Not
Easy
like
D
this.
wards.
The thing that I really want to watch for here, and I just can't get over that AA pick that I thought was going to come out, because you couldn't pick TB into this entire draft could look completely different. But instead it's going to be Yadro heading down bottom. So they're actually going to dodge out and send Maposhka down here with them. So they're swapping up the lanes, and this is all I think scouted underneath this ward. So BetBoom knows what's going on, and they're making the move as well. Notice is heading up top already.
Yeah, some musical lanes happening here. Slardar probably not wanting to go up against the high armor of the TB. Not really that useful to bully and everything. Plus, thoughts of the meta and everything, and would rather face a pure meta melee on melee as Force Major goes for that toss up top, but everything okay. And this means we won't have the Io and the Slardar actually laning together, though, which is kind of interesting. I was sort of hoping to see that combo really put in a bit of work, really try and threaten, but I do think that's very difficult versus a Dawnbreaker, so this sort of makes sense.
Yeah, they might wait a little bit until they get some levels or something. That might be when they swap it up. Mira, in the meantime, getting some good pressure here onto Force Major. He's going to get another lightning bolt, and this dude's going to be hurting a bit. Very annoying. And I mean, the other sort of benefit of Zeus recently has been all the changes that he's received to his right clicks. Now hits pretty hard against that low armor Tiny.
Yeah, not something you really expect to benefit supports, but in the end, it really does. It's kind of awesome. You think like, oh, this really helped the mid CS, but what's great? Last hitting on support heroes in these exact situations where you get a chance to farm up a little bit. And the range creep even goes under the tower there too.
Interesting.
Here's Saneko though. This is the combo.
Yeah, they waited for the first wave, pulled it back behind the tower. Now Force Major will make the move and also get a D ward here onto that camp like you're talking about. That does mean Dahak alone and no ice armor. Maposhka still, mana burn creep is pretty good and super annoying against the NP.
Yeah, certainly one of the better ones. that you can get overall on the hero can really ruin certain lanes and combos, especially when you have the aura. Unfortunately, he doesn't really have anyone to help like spam or anything. I'm sorry, I thought this was a good combo.
Oh no.
But he's quite dead.
Dude, after the mana creep, there's also an ice armor creep that spawned over on that medium camp too. Yeah, just goes in with that full combo there. Collapse, super strong playing with Mira. And I mean, the Heavenly Jump, sort of a weird disable that can kind of set up for that Starbreaker pretty effectively. And I think they get him here now. No, not going to go for it.
I wonder what happened in terms of Crush and Starbreaker that they were able to get that kill though. Like, because you would think that you should be able to deal with that most of the time. But maybe noticed that already burned his Crush or something like that.
Yeah. It's a possibility. Toss over to the creeps. Maposhka back at it. Man, so annoying to play against this. Dahak is actually going to get walked at now. TP's away. Has level 3 already, so he can TP back to the lane afterwards.
Oh, he had Devour, though? Imagine.
Right? The value.
Imagine he eats the Ensnare creep.
And then you're staying here, buddy. That would have been awesome. Trent, these lanes, they're not looking so good for old BetBoom. I'm a little concerned.
Yeah, it's this mana burn creep's kind of owning, as you said. Like, I thought it wasn't gonna matter that much, but forcing him to TP back home just for the trees. Now he like Force Major can't even avalanche him. He burned all his mana. Now he's walking. He's gonna burn all his mana again.
Oh god, he's
gonna get him. Oh, he got him. He has to take the water and sorry, Laurel. I need this one, but you know your opponent won't get one at least.
Yeah, perfect. And Maposhka's just saving that creep for later. Honestly, I just want to see him kill the ice armor creep. Just go kill it now. Meanwhile, Mira does get brought down. Seneko able to get a little kill there. The power of Slardar IO still can be very strong when you get that overcharge working.
Yeah, it cannot be underestimated. It is an extremely powerful combo. One of the best in the game ever since the change to the movement speed of Aya with the tether matching the unit. It was one of the first combos that people tried to utilize. And it just makes sense. Just combos everything he wants to do. Mira now back up top, but Seneko, of course, not really under any sort of threat. Once he popped the bolt like that, you know, can just sort of zip away.
Playing around with him a little bit and wanting to get the pull, or at the very least, maybe some type of a stack going on, but Mira will interrupt that and come and try and connect it over to the top side instead. But yeah, Force Major wrapping behind to get a good ward down.
That's important. Oh, gets cleaved there too.
Oh, he saw him.
Yeah.
He saw the water effect.
Yeah. Convenient, just to know. Yeah, you know, that'd be funny if he actually gets the D ward because of that too.
They might.
Could potentially just check the pillar as well just because of the area. But Toronto is having a fantastic game right now. Well ahead of his opponent. And also the top of the net worth chart. Dawnbreaker, though. Quite a bit of damage on the claps.
Turns, runs away from Mira, realizes they can't get that kill. Yeah, this lane is quite good right now. Both heroes hitting level 6, but Kunkka now double bracer and flying out his chainmail is getting closer to the phase booth. This is going to be a scary timing for Toronto Tokyo.
Yeah, they're trying to secure this top rune as well. That's going to spawn down bottom. Will be a haste rune, so they will still get there first.
Ooh. Do they try and maybe make a play with this? Laurel could go. I mean, they don't know what rune it is, but they're going to show himself on the wave. Doesn't want to do it. Meanwhile, up top, noticed. Taking some punches from the Dawnbreaker and the Zeus.
You have to be a little bit careful as, you know, we kind of see Dahak positioning and threatening with the TP right now. Could be considering a play into one of these areas if they catch someone like Mira. Just take the free kill. And now the allies moving, though. They're smoking Laurel and Force Major bottom, dropping some wards along the way.
They are in trouble.
Want to get Maposhka or Yatoro.
They have that haster and still on Laurel. He wraps around trying to hunt Force Major, eyes on the Terrorblade, and misses the Remnant, but the Avalanche, the toss, it will be enough. So they bring down Yatoro, but Toronto Tokyo trying to play around with him a little bit here. Laurel actually didn't have anything up. So if Toronto Tokyo did the torrent, he would have just gotten the kill with the boat follow-up. And instead tried to fake him out, and Laurel lives.
Yeah, meanwhile up top, Notice the teams gets the kill onto Mira as they start pressuring this tower with the Catapult and Dahawk. Very similar to last game. Last time it was the tier 1 in the mid. This time they'll take the top tower around that 7-minute mark here. So BetBoom doing their lineup here once again, and still down in gold by, like, it looks pretty bad when you look like the top 6 heroes. Yeah, 3 of them being TeamSpirits in the top 3. But this is the sort of group up stuff that we're used to seeing from BetBoom.
True. And making those solid moves when they need to. We'll get another stun here on the Collapse. Couple more punches. Does it go for any more? Not going to do it. Notice almost level 6, but not quite there.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Yeah, it's an interesting couple of minutes here, waiting to see where they decide to go, because like you said, TeamSpirit winning the sort of economy advantage.
Oh, Toronto Tokyo might get a free kill on Force Major right now. Saw him run over a ward, but not able to finish it out. Tried to hunt him down.
Yeah. So 2,000 gold lead, and we'll have to see where they decide to go next with the Hawk. He already has phase boots done, not deciding to go for a Midas. Slardar actually has one queued up himself, and it looks like Notice is going to be going for that.
Yeah, typical build right now, seeing some pretty late blinks on your Slardars with the Massive Madness and the BKB. So I'm really curious to see what Notice does, because you can see an argument for it either way, I think, right now, because they definitely need the initiation. But at the same time, he has an IO, so I could understand if he just wants to focus like really hard on the right click and everything that the IO enables. But I also, personally, I'm a big fan of Blink, because I just feel like a lot of games, it's just hard to start a fight, you know? And it's just such a key way to just like guarantee an initiation, and like, this is happening. What's Mira doing here? Deep ward.
Yeah, scouting around. They will run right by him. And in the meantime, Force Major finds the kill onto Miposhka. This was also a big rotation from Toronto Tokyo, trying to find the Slardar IO up top. Doesn't manage to connect. So a couple of plays not working out for TeamSpirit, who are still farming up a storm, but not looking completely clean at this point.
I mean, they have the top of the chart. They also have the bottom now, as Mira falls below the IO. And Miposhka on this position 5 Doom. How easy, like, how good is this going to be? Who's he going to try and Doom where it's really beneficial in these fights? Because he's going to have limited mobility. Like, I guess the IO, perhaps? The Tiny, I mean, the Void Spirit would be key, but I feel like that's not going to happen.
Right, yeah, the target versus who he can actually get are very different things.
Yeah, realistic Doom targets. Hard to acquire.
Well, again, they set up on the top side, waiting for somebody to come to a creep wave, but right now, BetBoom taking the safer farm with Notice. We'll see if they head over there next. Noticed. Toronto Tokyo, he spots him. Has the X. Noticed. They pull it back in. Seneko going to relocate out. Is it in time? Yes! They get him away! And now they're in a little bit of trouble. Mira's going to get caught. They drop down that Remnant. And a quick turn onto the Zeus. Everybody's coming on back home.
Oh, man. This is such an interesting, like, arms race here. They initiate there thinking they're like, okay, we can pressure with the Solar Guardian. This will be fine. Then you get the reload out, the TP from the Nature's Prophet, as well as the Tiny just going straight to the tower, too. Now they smoke up. Don't go high ground, though. Feeling that risky, it would seem. Again, this is game 3. This is BetBoom's last chance of going to the major and also potentially securing enough points for TI. And, well, hey, there's your Doom.
Yeah, drops it down onto the Slardar. So no relocate means easy chance for a kill. And Seneko going to get chased down by Miposhka. Meanwhile, mid lane, Collapse, taking some damage. Laurel still wanting to focus on the tower. Toss away one, Force Major in a little bit of trouble. Jumps through onto both of them. They dodge the damage coming from Mira, gets out after getting that kill. So trade of support for support. And tower forced to be denied.
Yadro has Sunder here. You know, he's teasing.
Yeah,
if
you
they
talk
stuck around
about
too long. Oh, look at that. The Tumbler's toy to the high ground from Collapse to give the vision for the X onto Seneko.
That was good.
Nice.
That was good. Wait, are they going to be able to get a return tower here, though? I mean, they've still got it. He's got to be careful. Yadaro, taunt, chase, burst. Oh, that amp damage. The corrosive haze. It did it. Dude, that was all they needed.
He was so low for so long.
Dude, Sunder a teammate.
All right, Mira
Oh,
gets
man.
the obs kill with like 5 seconds left on that ward. Nice. 150 gold.
Well, just like that. This game, it's still very, very close. Slardar is top of the net worth for Radiant right now and trying to catch up. I mean, you still hit a very strong timing for TSpirit here. With the BKB coming out for Toronto Tokyo, we know what that timing's going to look like. But
Yeah, also a halberd for Collapse. Great choice this game. Considering there's a Slider, there's Dahawk on the Nature's Prophet. Just definitely a couple of heroes that want to keep on swinging in these fights. So come through with a Solar Guardian, maybe be able to get that last second save with the help of the halberd.
But so far, 2 tier 1 towers taken. Force Major hiding behind enemy lines and sending his courier out. Knows that Yadra is there. Wanting to get in towards a Blink Dagger while TSpirit keep this pressure on.
I will say there is one massive difference between game 1 and game 2 right now for TSpirit, and that is the lack of the big team fight from the 2 supports.
Right.
Kind of like polar opposites right now in terms of what they've been dealing with the Phoenix and the Wyvern. They now have 2 heroes that, yes, Doom has Doom, which is cool. It is BKB piercing, but it's also, you know, single target. Very hard for him to land in this game. Hopefully he can get the gold to the Blink Dagger relatively early with the help of Devour, but still going to take some time because he doesn't want to absorb too much on the map. And then you have Zeus, who obviously doesn't do anything versus BKB. So the BKBs are crazy powerful for BetBoom this game, considering they felt almost like necessary, but still kind of worthless in the other games at times. That's a big boom for them on BetBoom.
Yeah. Well done.
Boom
Force
goes
Major.
Dynamite.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does, Trent. Force Major here, just scouting out this area too. Yeah, the BKB. Wait, what a minute. Force Major
Solo
smoked. Okay, under the illusions. They saw that, but the battle is up top instead.
X trash technique
on a Snako. Noticed. Ooh, the heal! The heal! Toronto Tokyo uses BKB chasing an IO, the juke! The okie doke gives him the around the corner, give him the bash! Oh, Toronto Tokyo, they're making you look silly out here.
Dude.
Yo.
Yo, wait. Whoa, the reload!
Snako put on the
short
tap
one.
dance shoes and Collapse is gonna get found. Seneko still living, trying to get the relocate out. Oh, he's low, but Seneko gonna live.
Unreal.
Oh. That was wild.
I feel like they did 3,800 damage that fight, and I think it was all on Io. That's
and it was all to the mental. Just mental damage out the wazoo. That was crazy. And now into Roche afterwards.
That might have been one of the
this.
worst BKB reveals I've seen ever. Chasing an Io that jukes you to the trees and then getting bashed.
That hurts. Poor old Toronto Tokyo.
Right. BetBoom. Okay, you know, game 1, the warm-up, complete. Game 2, really catching on with the W. Now game 3, actually, you know, I'm feeling pretty good about the chances right now.
They're
feel like
looking
they're hitting
solid.
their timings.
Yeah, I am impressed. I mean, there is still this looming sense of Yadaro popping off on this Terrorblade. We've seen him carry games before on this hero, but likewise, I mean, with the space that they're going to make, kind of how immobile it feels like TSpirit are, maybe they just sort of tap dance around him the rest of the game.
Yeah, eventually getting to those BKBs as well will be pretty huge, obviously, for BetBoom. I feel like that's like the next step that you're hoping that this Aegis will achieve.
Oh, he gets out.
There is also a Blink Dagger done on Force Major now, too. Tiny hitting goal number 1.
Oh, Collapse just outside of range. Walks into ward range now. They're baiting this. The Hawk has TP ready. If they go on him, they're ready for the turnaround. Force Major is making the rotation. He has his Blink Dagger. They are so ready for this. Can Force Major get in range?
So dead.
Miposhka gonna get tossed. No, they go for the Dawnbreaker instead. Toronto Tokyo makes the move, but the BKB is there. Collapse. Wait a minute. They left him behind. Goes in for a punch. Needs to get the kill. One more touch, and they will get him. It could have been bigger, but still, they get 2.
I like the play not going for the Doom. I thought they'd do the Doom because it was like just safer, relatively easier. But then, you know, you throw in the Doom, and then the Solar Guardian comes out. And even if she's a bit tankier, he had prepped the bashes and has the damage to help Seneko that they can still get it. So big stuff there. They also dropped a ward right on top too. Ooh, ouch. So it gets a D ward on that by Seneko. And now Laurel is getting behind the tower. He got a rampage last time with the Arcane Rune. Don't think he'll find one right now.
You
but
gotta
still gonna scare away TSpirit.
This is the type of thing that we were hoping to see from BetBoom. They fall behind in game number 1. They push back here, catch onto Mira, and
wards.
They're doing such a good job of shutting this down. I mean, they see everything.
Yeah, that ward will get killed because Zeus saw it when he cast his spells, but still gets you a kill, secures this tower with ease. Feels like they're just like connecting on some of the stuff that was missing in game 1 and game 2 and really hitting their stride with the type of strategy that they're just so accustomed to using.
It has been really cool to see them play this well. And now they get the tier 2 tower, gonna claim the outpost, still hanging on to that Aegis for another 2 minutes. So BetBoom on the verge of forcing tiebreakers here, which would be their last chance to get to the major. But you've got to imagine if you come into this series with a comeback from behind series win, be feeling good going into those. But they have to finish this off, and TSpirit, they've made come from behind victories themselves. And Miposhka just got a Blink Dagger.
All right. Perhaps the big Doom now. Now you can, you know, hit the target you want much more reliably. So, well, obviously the Void Spirit would be a pretty key target there. You know that he's not going to go for those big defensive items, and for now he has the Aegis, so probably not going to hop right onto him, but in the near future could be the goal. For TSpirit, feeling on the back foot, I wonder how Toronto Tokyo's game is going to go on this Tonka now. Because he's got like pretty decent consistent damage throughout the fights, right? With like the tiebreaker throwing out his spells, but the actual initiation a little bit difficult at the moment, thanks to the BKBs coming out on BetBoom. So to me, I'm thinking he's kind of hoping to just be the counter initiation alongside the Soul Guardian right now.
Yeah.
Back so soon.
Yeah, get those boat out. And I mean, some of his farm might start stalling a little bit, going back for this AC now. He went for the BKB, and they haven't really, you know, won fights off the back of it. He's 0, 1, and 2. You like to get some momentum going with this hero, but not able to do it. And on the flip side, you got a Midas Slardar going for a Moonshard next. Why not? And they continue to farm on the Hawk. Mira, Toronto, Tokyo. Thought they might have caught Force Major there, but it's a smoke up now.
Yeah, they're paying out where TSpirit works. They have a general idea. All right, we'll just smoke on smoke, eh? Okay.
Noticed. Gonna be the first one they run into. Seneko backs away. They spot him. Doom right away. Have relocate out. He's fine. Wait a minute though. X pulls him back in. He's not fine. They got in range from Toronto, Tokyo, and they'll kill the IO afterwards too.
That'll get you.
Yeah.
Is there any hope for our IO?
No. He's a dead boy.
I want to see if he tried it. Whatever happened to the TP play? Can we try that again, guys?
Didn't they patch that? I feel like they might have.
I don't think so. I think if you still, I mean,
if you believe
like
enough,
perfect.
It'll go through.
Yeah, if you believe enough, it still works. if you watch a replay of the fountain hook, it works.
Okay,
you have to have it on your second monitor at the same time, though.
Gotcha. Well, that's a big kill. They take him down. Slardar dead. Ooh, I didn't see that. The Void Spirit finishing off the E-Blade.
Yeah. Got the big zaps there. So, great versus the TB, of course, who doesn't really want to go for an earlier BKB. Does rely on, you know, getting through the Manta and everything and sort of keeping the idea. Downside, it slows down your Aegis. Or, sorry, your Agnums. It means you're not going to have that big AoE presence.
Oh.
Little bit of
dodge. Dude, they played that so well. Oh my god, Bo comes out afterwards and look at it. Dude, Force Major, he's in. He's in way too deep. What a crazy person. They almost got him.
Zoning. Making sure they couldn't save the Kunkka, right? That's what we'll go for.
They kept vision on Collapse. The corrosive haze. It keeps vision on him.
Stop
good
saving them.
Luminosity. Oh, is it going to be enough? No phase boots for you. You already used them. And Collapse will die there. So another kills traded.
Do you think Notice has said anything yet? Like, dude, these E-blades. I need you to relax. Like,
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Yeah, there is a little bit of a problem
twice now.
The counter synergy.
I just want to hit them. That's so much to ask.
It's like, dude, just get a Revenant's brooch. Come on. Yeah. Get with the deal, Slardar.
Now you're talking. I was gonna say now you're thinking with portals, but Snako not having the portal thing on, very disappointing. No companion cube.
Yeah, what the hell?
Great game, by the way. Still holds up. You guys haven't played Portal? Go play Portal. After this is a good game. Don't leave right now.
The shilling for Valve knows no ends.
Listen, man, I gotta get that bag, all right? And Portal 2 as well, while we're at it. Great co-op experience. Buy 2 copies.
For you and a friend.
Yeah, I think it's even coming to the Switch. If you guys want even, more money. Going that way. Dude, the Battle Pass is not anytime soon. So you throw in that extra cash. Buy some other Valve titles.
There it is. Up top? No, I thought they might go to Hawk. Wait, no, he is. TP's about 1,000 units, but that might be enough to find Collapse here. No BKB yet, and Collapse is gonna get punished. You know, you talked about that halberd. It's really good if he's coming in to save, but that is not what happened. And now the counter smoke, they scanned this. They knew where they were at. Meanwhile, X blinks out afterwards. Nicely done, but they got Laurel. Okay, boat down, good play, and well, Yatoro maybe in a little bit of trouble now, or is he just gonna kill everybody? No, he's just gonna kill everybody. He's literally gonna kill them all. Hurricane Pike, pushback, Yatoro turns now. Notice, can't stop it. Yatoro, oh, but Sineko, the man. Sineko came through in the end and finished it off. How much
he was just swinging. That? Well, he was just losing so much HP from the ghost ship stuff that he was just like, please, faster. And yeah, he actually gets the kill. Yeah, that was kind of ridiculous.
I mean, all right, so Io is now level 17.
16. He's 16 in the corner. He's above the Slardar in XP. That is wild.
I don't know if that's good or not, though. It probably is. I mean, at least they killed the TB.
That part's good. That was an amazing smoke from TSpirit, can we just say? Like, to smoke as 4 with your dead Dawnbreaker to take that fight. Just great recognition that you can still win these engagements. And hats off to Maposhka. He just made position 5 Doom look like a no-brainer. Yeah, I blinked Doom, they're mid, and he couldn't do anything on the 5. Seems pretty good, guys.
Chasing, looking for Collapse. Oh, he didn't have the bash prepped anyways. Can't get him.
The quick TP up top to Toronto Tokyo. Thanks him for his service. They will run into him now, though, with the E-Blade.
Oh, no. Just like, I'm away. Into the grave. Back and forth.
A lot of damage boosted up.
True.
I wonder what their total combo is from that.
Well, they did 2,400, but it wasn't. Yeah. I think it was more than that.
I feel like that can keep going. I don't think he casts all his spells there. It's a little frightening to consider. He also has a Grove Bow, too, if it wasn't enough already.
Force Major underneath a ward. Avalanche try and get away. They have the X afterwards. Sineko gonna try and keep him alive, but instead Laurel jumps, finds one. Turn, punch, pummeled, Maposhka, dead. Can they go any more onto this? It doesn't look like it.
Can we talk about how he still has mana burn, by the way?
Yeah.
He's a ride or die kind of gamer, you know? He's like, you were my first. You were my best friend.
That's right.
It's all about the aura, clearly.
Family. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's right.
The Hawk is going to start taking down Roche. And Terrorblade walking from the other side. They're actually going to get this before anybody can respond. TSpirit, we're ready. They get Aegis as well as the Shard.
Okay,
oh, man.
So Shard on Void Spirit as well.
Oh,
Needs that
that's
mobility.
Moonshard. That's Moonshard. Got to be careful. That is BKB ready to go, but they're
Quick Midas.
in some trouble. Saneko going to be left behind. Notice needs to get out of there, but no blink available. Turns the fight. That's Aegis down. Buys back on Io. They got to fight here, but it needs to be perfect. Ready, Dahak turns, punches, he gets bashed, he gets killed. No Doom. Dahak, though, in some trouble, but they're on. Notice, finds Yaro, punch, punch, punch. No Sunder for you. Collapse, tried to salvage it. E-Blade to keep Dahak alive.
And
Collapse
too fast.
now turned on. They also are zoning out Mira on the other side of it. And Dahak looking for the cleanup. Is he too low HP? No, he got the salve going. Mira's gonna get turned on. And they finish him off. 4 heroes dead, no buyback. It was looking good for Spirit, but BetBoom outplay him.
Oh, he just kept on clicking. Bash, 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 bash. Yadro couldn't do anything. He was almost perma-stunned there. Just constantly getting crushed on. Couldn't turn, couldn't get a good Sunder. Absolutely brutal there from BetBoom. Man, all from that Aegis too, giving the confidence going for that fight. Then the blow up as well on Maposhka, so important to make sure you can get that Doom. Fighting with their full force, they take the gold lead. Can they find another pick here though?
I mean, in that fight, the Doom did 90 damage, and I'm pretty sure that was just from the Scorched Earth. Could have been the mana burn, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, it might have been the mana burn. He's getting in there.
Well,
the seeds of fortune.
3K gold lead, but trying to close out the rest of these outer towers. It's been off the back of Notice. This Slaughter performance has been so clutch.
He's like, how do I get more attack speed right now?
Right, exactly.
He's like, I'm closing in on permabash status.
He's getting there. Oh, an enchanted quiver. Interesting. They do have a deep vision here, which finds Dahak, who is also going for a Hyperstone. Not sure what he's queuing up right now. Oh, it's going to be the AC. He'll have that done in a second here.
More speed, more power.
More minus armor.
It says 20 talents here. We got the crush damage or more minus armor. I mean, I like the shard. And then, I mean, the shard just kind of works with either of those talents, right? So, yeah, it's always great.
Yeah, I think either one's really good. The minus armor might be good if you can get that TB below the threshold of like crazy high physical resistance. But we'll see. He has a Talisman of Evasion now on TB. So that is going to be a little bit of a concern as Notice is still trying to get into that MKB.
Yeah, he's been having it on his mind for a long time too. Certainly knowing that this was a very likely case to happen when you're versus a big edge hero like TB. So humongous spike though for TSpirit as they now have the Nimbus. That's a big one.
Look at BetBoom. Dude, they're playing like really clutch right now. As soon as that Thunder God's Wrath, it literally is. And as soon as that Thunder God's Wrath, they're on the other side of the map for Spirit, but dissimulate, everybody runs back, pop the smoke, and now they're ready to fight.
Even I like a good ball.
All right, we got to watch for the boat. We got to watch for the Solar Guardian, the big saving plays. And then we got to watch for the Doom.
They're chasing. This would be a big couple to catch. Force Major in range. Avalanche toss. Noticed on him, but the disarm, not bad. Mira still dies. The Hawk chasing. Blink away. Laurel on top of one. Maposhka can't get a spell off. E-Blade jump. Thinking about more. He's got Doom ready, but will... Ooh, wait. Blink out now. Not going to be enough. They find and kill the captain.
That was a really strange looking interaction. The E-Blade into the Slithering Crush, but then he doesn't take any damage, so he still has Blink. You're just like, wait, what? But it's all right. They are able to chase him down and get the kill. That would have been a little disastrous.
BetBoom feeling like they're on the verge. I mean, this is one of those wild ones. And to be honest with you, like, I'm not sure exactly the math, but if Spirit don't get to the major, their place at TI is not safe either in terms of the direct invites at the very least. I mean, this is an incredibly important matchup for both of these heroes. Both of these teams do not want to be forced into tiebreakers for Spirit.
Well, Laryl, he's got an idea. How about another Arcane Rune? These have been going well for him lately.
Oh, yeah.
Man, he played that last fight so well, too. Just like full confidence, diving in there. And once you have the Zeus knocked down, like you feel like they just don't want to fight, right? I mean, you have to be a little bit cautious, I think, when you kill the Zeus first, just because, you know, he might have Thunder God's Wrath and he's going to have that Nimbus. So him being blown up, like, sure, part of that is good, but with the Shard, it's still going to be pretty devastating to get hit by this Aghanims and Thunder God's Wrath.
Well, this is a pause again, and Spirit getting ready for... I mean, again, it's like it's a 6K gold lead, but it's one of those games where it could be over in 2 minutes if the wrong fight happens.
Yeah, in last game, this was not a safe lead,
no.
to me at least, because of the way like the team fight potential that TSpirit headbutt. In this game, I feel like TSpirit need to like straight up like, outplay. It's not a matter of like BetBoom needing to be on the back foot and like, oh, they have to like make these crazy good dives and plays, and they have to ensure that they get the right hero at the start of the fight. This time, it just feels like they need like any hero, and then things start to fall apart a little bit for TSpirit. So it's the pressure is certainly on them. They're now grouping up onto their high ground, sort of just holding their territory.
Yeah, I mean, they want to go for the smoke, but the problem was Terrorblade was like 50 gold from a butterfly, and so they're gonna farm this out. But everybody's, like you said, kind of in holding pattern. Zeus, Aghanim's done, Kunkka, Sheepstick done, and now they're going to smoke out. Or no, they're going to head up topside. Yadro just wants to pressure out the tower. They got to against the Hawk. Those windows where you can make a move are so minimal for TSpirit because of all the map pressure.
And the MKB is just about done here on notice as well. So they are losing out on a potential good fight where that evasion was going to have a bigger role to play. There is a Lincoln's on Laryl, but that's it in terms of the Hex. So... it is a solid option here. I really like the decision from Toronto Tokyo. That might be just what they need. Did they just all run over that ward, by the way? I think they did.
Yes.
I think they literally all just ran right through there. So, once again, great aggressive vision so far from BetBoom.
1 minute until Roche is capable of respawning. It's going to be an invis up top. Force Major gets out. But TSpirit holding this side of the map.
Where are the gems at right now? Is that Doom? Did Doom get one yet?
I don't see one.
No, just and then holding the one on Laryl. So.
Oh, Toronto Tokyo. Oh, he's Xing himself. Okay. Yeah, there was no way that was a safe place to be. But that does, of course, give vision as to where they are.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
The Hawk.
They do have Yules, but yeah, very unlikely that works out.
Pressuring the tower. Scan hits. TSpirit, they know BetBoom are up here, but they don't have vision around this high ground. They have it around the Ancients. Tier 2 tower drops. Can they force them back to the base? I mean, if they hold this high ground here on BetBoom, they can pressure that tier 3 tower. TSpirit have to respond to this.
Look
they
at the
have
line.
to respond.
Dude, where's everyone going? This is crazy.
The chess games. The late game chess maneuvering that's happening.
They're just like, I don't care about the tower.
This is, I think, the right play from BetBoom. Pressure them out. Force them to come and deal with this bottom side. Although... oh, Roche, it's respawned, and it's a refresher shard. They're going to get it so quickly. Oh, it was such a quick... it was an instant spawn. Oh, TSpirit get gifted an Aegis. That is everything they needed and more. That is so huge. Unreal. I can't believe that. Instant spawn Roach. The Hawk gets found. The Doom. They got him. Oh, he got BKB off, but I don't know if it's going to be enough. He is in trouble. They relocate in. BetBoom. Don't let it all fall apart like this. They take down one, but now it's some trouble. Seneko gets tossed over to the side onto Laurel. They do find the kill onto Mira. So they make something out of nothing. All right, game's getting a little spicy, Trent. We're getting to the late game.
Oh, yeah. More neutrals coming up here soon as well. Got a couple more items slotted here. Force Meter, he's not done. Jumps in. Defensive sight there, but they got more hops, more blinks.
Chase the crush. Oh, but the turn. Oh, my God. The turn apart. Notice, he doesn't have an answer. He gets destroyed. Force Major 2, he's in trouble. Laurel, you got to get out of there, buddy. Toronto Tokyo turns it. The Hex is there. Seneko, he doesn't have a relocate. No way to keep him alive, but gets the E-Blade off. Ava, toss, jumps away. Yo, everybody is losing their mind. You gotta be careful. Seneko does get the tether out and out of there.
He was not expecting 3 heroes. The ward came down after. I do not believe he had vision on that Blink Crush because there's no way he goes for that. That was painful. Like, keep in mind, they're fighting into the Aegis still. Like, sure, Zeus is dead, but they still should be respecting the buyback, by the way, because, you know, Nimbus. And he didn't feel the need to do it, which is quite a sign there from Mira, just being like, it's fine.
Meta down. That's something else to keep track of. 70 seconds where they've got a window here. And BetBoom going to jump real quickly there on to Miposhka. No Doom for 50, but as soon as they miss the Remnant, they back out.
But can BetBoom also get a leveler for Slider? Because they did get one on TSpirit.
Do they bait out something with this illusion? Doesn't look like it. Yet, at least. Oh. Yeah, no, they're backing away. They know that's an illusion, so they'll keep it good. Yeah, what items are left for neutrals? Tier 4 is out. Leveler for TB, and so far Timeless Relic for the Void Spirit. They're not hitting neutrals.
They still have the they have a Witchbane and they have the Fey Grenade, so double Lincoln Spot.
All under a ward. Force Major pushes them back in. Good halberd. Underneath vision. Solar Guardian backs away. Dahak running. Yules backs out. Toronto Tokyo crush turn, wants to punch, wants to beat him down to death. Toronto Tokyo gone. Noticed. Gets away there for a moment. The boat, it's doing a lot. Meanwhile, Laurel, looking for a chase down here. Doesn't have a way to jump out. He drops the gem. Collapse picks it up. Still playing around. He's caught. He's sprouted. Nowhere to go. Notice goes on in. Trying to bash. Perma back. He needs to bash. The bash is there. Aegis down. Buyback too. Buyback Zeus.
As well.
They have to be careful about this. Force Staffs to the other side. Force Major. Avalanche barely connects. Has the toss back. Over to the side. The hockey gets doomed. They come back in. Notice he's got to salvage this. Kill them off one by one. Yatoro down. Does the Sunder available? Can he get out of there? He doesn't have it. He needs a couple more seconds. Seneko, the last one left alive. It's not enough. It is not enough.
How do they save him again? I actually can't believe it. The dragon, like, I don't even know. He manages to find himself with a Hurricane Bike into the pit. Somehow survives, even though he got Avalanche right after, gets tossed up. That Doom was so clutch. The fact that he dooms Dahak as well.
Yes.
Like, someone who you think is just going to sit there and swing, sure, that's true. But he had already used his Hurricane Pike, and he has the 100% miss chance on the Sprout. So if that happens, Yatoro, like, he can't do anything, right? Meta, no matter, doesn't matter.
Here we go, the replay of this.
Like, he misses the reflection, and then that Doom. Oh, what a good Doom. Also, Mira here. The Nimbus and then the damage. He just sits over here on the side and watch their HP. Zap, 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 zap. And Yato's able to walk away. Just walk and swing. Walk and swing, baby.
Solar Guardian in. Yatoro back up at full HP. They're about to have Void Spirit up. He has the Aghanim Scepter, I believe, coming out to him on the courier right now. So they'll lose one set of racks, the first racks of the game taken down at 40 minutes. 3,000 gold separating these two teams. And I mean, it's hard to get any separation between the two of them.
These fights, this is what fights look like in the late game when there's no like big AoE control.
Yeah,
right?
Exactly.
Like the biggest, we have Crush, we have like some Avalanche, but there's no like big fight deciding stuff that you can really center the engagement around, like the arena and everything. So it's a bunch of tiny little mini skirmishes and fights. If anything, Nimbus is feeling like some pretty solid AoE control at the moment right now. And especially area denial that they can force. Toronto Tokyo, speaking of area control, getting closer to that Aghanims. One of the stranger Aghanims in Dota, I would say.
Right.
But when it hits, it hits.
It's good. And all you need is one hit with this Terrorblade in the game just to rip them to shreds. Daedal is done with Satanic, Manta, Scotty, Butterfly. I mean, he will just shred them as long as, you know, he's not getting permabashed by Notice. It's the other thing to watch for here. But the
they never got into the jungle, huh? they still only have one item.
Yeah. No, they're playing. I mean, again, it all comes down to this. You're 41 minutes into this game, your entire season potentially of getting that spot towards TI, and specifically for the major for BetBoom, it all rests on this game. It rests on these next couple of minutes here. You mess up now, it's over. Gotta be careful, not overextend.
All right, let's find some items. It's time to hunt.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Ninja gear, Stormcrafter. Where's the leveler?
They need it.
I mean, clearly he's not hitting fast enough. That's all I'm seeing.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
True. Oh, they got the relocate cooldown down to 55 seconds. And a late game Wraith pack for Seneko too. Interesting.
Oh, that's actually so good.
Dude, even just the damage with the Vladzor is super nice.
Okay, they got Penta. Penta's not bad.
Penta's real good.
Attack range, unnoticed. You'll take that. He's going for that for now.
He has a lot of damage. he is punching these things.
Yes.
Oh,
Seneko, Witchbane too.
Okay.
That's pretty solid. No, he's not gonna take it. I thought maybe because like it could be nice to have for like the ghosts, right? He could like help out Notice and just like purge
NP
them.
took it.
All right. I mean, attacks be good.
Top tower is under attack.
Yeah. You love to see it. Continues to send out these treants along the bottom lane. And so much of what's made this work for them, they go for the treant HP also. All right. An Abyssal Blade done for Collapse. They're not going to see this one coming.
Oh, this is it. This could be the game decider. This could be like their TI
Mapochka.
decider.
He finds them, breaks the Lincolns, Doom down dead. He does have buyback. Roche, they are not going to be gifted with a quick one this time on TSpirit. It's a minute away.
It's a fast step. They just stacked everything. They just hopped in there. They threw the scythe on him. Everything there. They smoke up Force Major. He's going for a crazy play. He wants them to just walk in, and he can just toss them back. Knows they got to take some risks. All right, now we're
trying to find it. Everybody back. Need to be careful playing around this high ground. They're going to head back over here. And, I mean, these smokes, you would love to find something with them.
Bottom tower is under attack.
Oh, they're hoping for a quick Roche. They were hoping for a quick one, but 20 seconds away. And bottom lane, they need to deal with this. Keep their eyes in the pit. Down bottom, all of TSpirit is there. They might just get this one for free, but 10 more seconds. Dahak, okay. He's going to go back to deal with this.
They actually know about this ward on the pillar near the Roche pit. So they're hiding around that, and they're going to try and do the Roche without making it obvious. They haven't exposed themselves to that vision yet.
There it is.
And now Notice can start it.
This is huge. This is so big. They're going to get this one. And yet, TSpirit don't know.
It's
dude,
a big trade.
Roches. They lose a full set of racks, but you get Aghanim's Scepter, you get Refresh, you get it all. As long as they finish Roche. As long as they finish it. There it is. Aegis on Notice.
Get us out of here. And Notice is going to take the Ags, too.
Oh my god, this game. I don't even know.
That was a pretty sick trade. Considering they still had tier 2 top and the Void Spirit was dead, it's pretty risky to try and like push out these creeps and everything. Just sack it and get the Aegis and the Aghanims now on your Slardar.
Right.
All right, well, so how good is it this game, though? You get your puddles. You get the stash resistance of 40%.
10 armor. 10 armor is pretty good, too. Always love that. Yeah. Oh, my God. All right. This is going to be one of those games, isn't it? Jeez. So, very little separating these two teams in terms of net worth. Buyback status is the other thing to keep our eyes on here. Doom and Zeus about to have it back up. Seneko still 2 minutes away from having buyback, and the support, almost everybody else has it.
Yeah. Veteran move by Seneko right here. Notices the pause. He also runs to the bathroom. As you can see by his player cam was empty. along with Toronto Tokyo. So very, very
Nice.
smart. Yeah.
Like it.
Taking
Very good.
advantage of your opponent's pause. That's a veteran right there. This guy knows what to do.
God, I don't even know anymore. The fake grenade.
Dahawk as well. Beautiful. Good
They're all gone.
teamwork. They're playing the pause meta perfectly.
That's good. I like that. I forgot that we can look at their cameras here. I'm just looking in game the whole time. Oh, Toronto Tokyo's gone. Dude, maybe they just don't come back. Maybe that's the play. I guess eventually they'd probably, you have to unpause it.
This isn't an hourly rate here, so we'd be in trouble.
God damn
They
it.
could hold us
Trent.
hostage here forever.
Lincoln's will come out for Slardar too. The fake grenade being ready on Doom is such a big game changer.
No,
from
you find?
Aploshka.
You think it's a very balanced thing?
It's an interesting one, that's for sure.
Yeah, well, I mean, Doom's in the game. Although, to be fair, we had a Doom game recently where he actually didn't get it, which was shocking. Because I feel like every time I watch Doom, he gets it.
Right.
So. All right,
they're
TSpirit ready. All right, let's see here. Can I check Saneko's camera, please? Oh, he's back. Oh, veteran move. No time used from BetBoom. That's beautiful stuff right there.
Perfect timing. Oh, this is the reset. And thankfully, the reset had already kind of happened, to be fair, because, you get the Aegis, you get
True.
everything.
Yeah.
But Slardar
not a bad pause, I was going to say. Good pause.
No.
Everyone was on their own side. Everything's okay.
Yeah. But importantly now, having that Aegis, Notice feels comfortable buying out for the full Lincoln Sphere. He still has the Aghanim Scepter queued up in spite of having gotten it from Roche. That's fine. And likewise, Corrosive Haze Undispellable jumps into everybody! Are you kidding me? He finds them all! Wait, but is that good? I think it is. Toronto Tokyo's dead. Oh, finding more! Pause and to get bodied! Oh, Collapse is gone also! Notice ate his Wheaties!
Dude, they were so close to getting that D word. He was standing on there for so long, and then they get that haste rune. And okay, this all goes back, let me remind you, to when Force Major was smoked, went all the way around the pit, put an observer there and a sentry. He knew there was a dire ward there, and he left it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, he did not de-ward it. They played around that ward, they took the Roche pit based off of that, and they took that fight, all while TSpirit thought they were safe.
Unbelievable. And the Ags meant that Notice could just stand tall there right in front of the Terrorblade. Couldn't do nearly enough. They did not pop Metamorphosis, notably. Notice, God, just getting ripped to shreds by all of the damage coming out from that Nimbus. Mira trying to hold off, getting blinks broken, ready to jump if they can get an opportunity, but Mira used his whole mana pool. Can they find anything here? What can they get? TB still has buyback, holding on to it now, but the jump forward on a collapse. Buyback now, everybody needs to get out, but the Torrent found him. They're in the storm, they're in trouble. They gotta run away. That's down one time. Can he get out afterwards? BKB on cooldown, 5 more seconds notice. Does get crushed, does get controlled. Gets killed, 1,000 gold off buyback, tossing away the Hawk, hoping to keep him alive. Force Major, he threw him to the side, he gets away. Dude, Force Major with these toss saves has been absolutely clutch for his team. Is eventually going to get ran down here. Maybe no, he gets the chase. They get him. Meanwhile, Laurel forced to get out of there as
Saneko?
well. Wait, in the base? Saneko? Homie, is the gem worth it? What happened? How did he end up here? What the hell?
Maybe it was an attempted relocate. No, because reload's 4 seconds.
He would
cooldown.
be he'd reload back. I
thought maybe he I don't know. I thought maybe he had tried to save the Slider when he died or something.
Yeah, that could be.
But I don't think that's what happened. I think he was gem hunting because Slider had the gem, right?
Yeah.
Or maybe
Oh
I don't
God.
know.
Well, back and forth we go.
Laurel?
Oh no, not like this. Not like this. There is some fumbling happen in the late game right now.
So the reset.
Yeah. Importantly, they have buybacks on BetBoom, but can they hold? They are about to have Slardar back up again. Tiny already buys back with the Hawk there as well. They want to make sure if they jump the Hawk, he can save him.
Time to lock it on buybacks, ladies and gentlemen. This is all we care about.
Radiant are scanning.
TB and Kunkka. Try and take him down. Big 2. Now everyone's bought out on Dire. It's like, all right, yeah, I mean, I just want to be cool like you guys, so I don't want buyback either. Although I will say I kind of wish Mira had it.
Yeah.
But he did get a refresher for it, so I understand. This is the one item I'm okay with.
They need to win a fight. Like, he just can't get caught first, but besides that, he's fine. See if he switches in the refresher for the fluffy hat. Might be an option. Yeah, he's about to get buyback anyways.
Oh, he's got a satanic. I see. Okay. All right.
Yeah. 50 minutes, and the game continues. And to be honest with you, like, there's no way TSpirit try and go high ground into this, right? Like, they are going to wait for buyback as well. I mean, I would imagine.
And if it's a max Roche spawn, they'll all be back as well, even TB by the time it spawns. So we could be hitting the big old. What would that be? Is that 4th Roche, or I don't even remember.
They'd be 5th.
Because that was 3rd. Oh, was that 4th?
Yeah, because the last one had refresher and Aghanims on it.
Yeah, you're right.
Oh my goodness. Well, not only that, but then the 60-minute items too. Yo, you
Ooh,
ready to see a pirate
that's
hat
fitting.
noticed?
Yeah, this is fitting. I'm excited for this. We needed this for this game.
We did. TSpirit potential to end the upper side of the Eastern Europe playoffs with no tiebreakers. If TSpirit win, that's it. They're in. The rest of the teams are in because BetBoom will drop down with 2 losses. And likewise,
there'll be tiebreakers, but it won't be for going or not going. It'll just be for placement.
Exactly. And then on the other side, you've got the potential here for, BetBoom to send us towards the potential for 4-way tiebreakers, which is unlikely but possible. Goodness.
Just some nice casual Dota here, guys. So how's your day going? Y'all good out there, chat? Guys having a good time? 52 minutes into this one.
They're loving it.
Fitting way to end a series.
Dire are scanning.
Fitting way to end a season.
True, I know. Truly, I mean, 3 tours of DPC. We're coming down to the last few games across the regions, and they're making good shows of it.
Oh, what do you think about this? Yatoro going for the Abyssal Blade. So he has an answer now for Noticed.
Yeah.
Although I guess he
he has
also has a
Lincoln's,
Lincoln's.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little. Also, he was going to be in a puddle, so he's going to have status resistance.
True. He's puddling all over the place.
I mean, it's an answer. I don't know if it's good enough. At least he'd be able to get the Hurricane Pike off, probably.
Oh, big item, though.
Wait a minute.
Unassembled Aeon Disc on Toronto, Tokyo. That's huge. They want him out front. Of course, he doesn't really want to fight until buyback anyway, so...
Yeah. BetBoom, get down vision. That will be dewarded eventually.
Are there any other incomplete Aeon Discs, or just that one? That's the only one. I mean, that's truly one of the most powerful things you can have at this point in the game.
Yeah.
And no nullifiers around, right? We're clear on that item?
Yeah.
It's getting to that point, though, with a lot of Ghost Scepters,
True.
Radiant are scanning.
I mean, that's the thing, right? Like, it just starts to get so wild. The different, combos that come out and the way that you think a fight is going to go can just radically change from what it actually ends up being.
Is Prophet Eggs really worth it? I feel like I'd sooner have a Moonshard on this hero. Oh my god, he bought it. He bought it. He fully bought it. He has the infused Aghanims.
I mean, he also has buyback, so, I ain't mad at it.
Oh, never mind. He didn't fully buy it. He just cleared it off his queue. All right.
There you go. Does he have it? Oh, no. He only has those other parts completed.
Yeah, he's really close. He just needs the recipe. He needs to farm up the gold for the recipe.
I think he needs the point booster, too.
Yeah, that's what I mean. He already has the gold for that. Yeah.
Well,
all right.
Nimbus down.
Oh, yeah, I didn't even check the Roche timing. It was a pretty big one, huh?
It's relatively long. They're going to take this outpost here. 54 minutes. And, I mean, that ends up really favoring TSpirit a lot, right? Because, they have buybacks after this fight. Unless they fight right now, If they think that it's happening, oh man.
Invisibility.
Oh, the stress.
There's too much. They don't have Thunder God's Wrath. They have Nimbus back up again in 10.
They just have to assume they're doing it at all times. And
yeah.
Notice is just like priming puddles.
Do they drop the Nimbus right away?
Radiant's bottom barracks are
Yeah, they can
under
actually
attack.
see the vision of the puddle, I believe, too. Like, if your vision sees that lower part, like, they'll know there's a puddle there.
Radiant's bottom
They actually get the bottom racks taken.
Dude, this is crazy.
Turn, burn, dead. Laurel gone. Has buyback, but they're going to get the outpost. I mean, they go in numbers. They saw that Dahak was bottom. They know that he couldn't be there. He took the talent for trans HP and damage. It was on cooldown for another second. Notice.
That's like exactly how he died last time.
Backing away. Tempting. Dude, and Roche, 20 seconds now. That is meta down. Yadaro laughing about it. They were hoping Roche was up and they could just take it, but the window is actually not going to be long enough for him. They see that Roche is not up.
Yeah, but
This
about, like,
ends up
the
working.
buyback on Void Spirit, like, does he have to buy back? Like, this is so weird.
They have vision in here. It's really hard to go and push that, but he's just going to get it with the creeps. Noticed? Backs away. Reflection is there. They keep vision in this area. They're going to keep on sending in treants. The Hawk. Moving forward. Lincoln's popped. Creates some trees. Tokyo.
Trees at the base.
Torrent. Hits. On to Notice. They see that Roche is up, but they can't take it. Nimbus to the side. Looks for the jump. Not going to get it. Tries to find an opening. Can they get it? Crush forward. They find a Hawk. He's caught right at the start. BKB tries to turn. He's dead. Has to buy back. Get in there as quickly as possible. Toronto Tokyo under fire. Solar Guardian afterwards. Crush forward. Boat out. Not enough. Laurel jumps now. They find Mira. Mira getting destroyed by the Hawk bot. They get him away. Barely. Notice needs to get out of there. He's so freaking low. It collapses up on the high ground. He's stuck there to the side, but it's keeping him alive. And now TB caught and killed. They have buyback now. They bought enough time. I can't believe that Collapse was cut up there on that tiny little high ground pitch. Oh, Notice spotted him, but can't quite find him.
There's still a Doom here. Maposhka lurking under the ward as well. And yeah, we flipped the buybacks now, right? Because the buyback on the Void Spirit, the buyback on the Nature's Prophet. And so it is even now. It's not like they have the edge anymore on BetBoom. It is just straight up who's dying and who's living.
This is super scary. Yeah, I mean, if you kill the Hawk, if you kill Arl, that's it. That's all. They still have that really good ward there. It's just out of vision. They need to go take out this Observer ward. But the sentry that they dropped is just a little bit too far away from it.
They smoke on the high ground too, just in case the treants are scouting.
Collapse. Maposhka wrapping. They still have Doom. They've got ways to break Lincolns. You get found here. That's it. Laurel has to assimilate. Seneko is nearby, has the relocate, but this wraparound is really good. This wraparound is really good. Notice, got to be careful. Looking for the jump, the stop. They find him, Laurel. He's in trouble. The relocate away. They get him out, but Seneko, he didn't go back base. 2 minutes. No Void Spirit, but the jump. They save Yadaro, able to keep him alive. Notice got abyssalled. They did not have the answer. TSpirit, they're too strong. They're too good. Notice does have buyback, but he has to face the whole freaking team. And it's not going to be enough. They have 3 buybacks now, but do they just run it down the lane? TSpirit, they know the game is theirs. Buying Mask of Madness at 58 minutes. Noticed it has to be perfect. He's looking, he's jumping, he's crushing, he's beating. He needs him down dead, but it's not going to happen. They do not have BKBs. They don't have answers. TSpirit, they're going to the major.
Oh, down to the very wire here. Truly heartbreaking loss for BetBoom, but TSpirit, you know, they show. Oh, they still got it. Even when things look a little bit desperate, this game out of control a couple times, it felt like for them, with BetBoom sort of taking the reins. But the stalwart force of TSpirit, time and time again, you cannot doubt them in the late game. How many games have they turned this season?
Too many. Far too many. God, and you you gotta feel the pain of like buying the Mask of Madness at the end. It's like still some hope. We want to grab a hold of it. We just want to crush him. We want to kill him, and it's not enough. Oh, it hurts. He played so well unnoticed.
Yeah, he did. And Maposhka was insane. He truly incredible plays throughout this game on the 5 Doom. Like, he did his job, and he got through those Lincolns. Like, he had the psychic headband at the end to pop it as well. So just making sure that he always. How many times did he get Laurel? Like, what, 3-4 times or something?
Oh,
he just removed him from the engagements. In that case, the die back, catching him there. So. Laurel feeling the need, much like Toronto Tokyo in Game 2, to go for those big initiations and sort of like start the fight off for his team, kind of poke, prod, see what's happening. But much like what happened to Toronto Tokyo, right? You know, that's being forced to do those plays. It can result in some poor stuff for you at times. But TSpirit, they do it. They secure the top 3 teams. Big high fives all around from Na'Vi and Outsiders as well, because now they'll just sort of fight over placements. But at the very least, those will be your 3 teams heading to Arlington.
Unreal. Well, a very impressive showing, and God, nothing else to say. We're going to head to a quick break. When we get back, the panel is going to break down all the action. We'll see you then.
It was a valiant effort from BetBoom, but unfortunately, they aren't going to be able to take the Game 3 win. They can't get the series. It means they are no longer in the running. They don't force those tiebreakers for the major, but we'll get to it. We'll have a look at standings. We'll explain it all very soon, but for now we are going to have a breakdown and a chat about this game number 3 that Spirit walk away with the victory of. For you guys, big standout player. I'm actually just going to ask for the MVP straight up instead while we watch the highlight reel.
MVP? Oh
yeah,
my goodness.
That's right. No, I saved till the end. That one's coming out first.
All right,
Yatoro God.
I'm going to go with Mira on his Zeus here.
Okay.
That was pretty good, yeah.
Yeah. I sold you on that one?
No, I'm still going to go with Yatoro God.
All right, you both get to advocate for them, explain it when it comes to map rotations, the team fights, the item builds, everything they did right.
All right, so Mira, he played Zeus. He just sat in the back and spammed his buttons as hard and as fast as he could.
Beautiful, we
and
love it.
It was great. He did a lot of damage. It was this fight here, actually. I was just like, he just did so much damage just on this boss for Zeus. I thought the fight was over, though. Mira was still alive, still had the Nimbus up. They were standing in the Nimbus. He just spammed Q, spammed W, maybe pressed R in there, and everyone just died. It was just... I mean, he just did a lot.
He
just did a lot. Yeah.
Whoa, I didn't
so
even get to fight. That's not fair.
But I'm not sold was the finish to my sentence. I was like, wow, but I'm not sold because I know you over there, Sheep, have a lot you want to tell me.
Yatoro absolutely giga chatted it up this game, Ron, as TB. Like, the only reason they won this game is because he carried so goddamn hard. 24 minutes into the game. I think Spirit got their first, like, big break fight of the game where he just kind of went crazy. They found actually that fight was kind of off the back of the Doom managed to actually find Void Spirit in the trees, and then after that
Zeus did all the damage.
No,
and killed them
and then
all. Yatoro ran away.
And then after that, Yatoro
with his
killed
tail
the
between
rest
his
of them.
legs.
Then Yatoro just walked into the middle of everyone and killed. It was like this Slardar had been going unchecked the entire game, and then suddenly TB came out and put him in his place like the dog he is. No.
Whoa, dang. She really wants to get this MVP to Yatoro. She is down out here just beating down the team that's already dead. But with BetBoom, we should talk about them. Some things that impressed you guys about it, and definitely, Shiva, I'm going to have to get you to talk about the Slaughter.
Okay, so I was like super impressed with Slaughter this game. I actually think, I think he played really, really well on the Slaughter. He really took the approach of the like carry from off lane, and he bought like a Midas, got his BKB, Blink, and he didn't just like rush the Blink, yeah? So he actually was able to fight, and this IO enabled him super duper hard, which I think made it look really good. Because I've had a lot of reservations about the abilities of Slaughter, but when you're overcharged and you're hitting so fast, it means you're able to like bash a lot. So he just got, he farmed up, he got involved when needed, he was killing a lot of heroes. He was definitely like a menace on the map, something to be feared. I was honestly like super happy with this Slaughter.
You fear, were there some moments on the side of BetBoom where you're like, okay, maybe this is it. Maybe they can do it.
Yeah, I mean, this game was almost 60 minutes long, really back and forth. I think it's around when they got Which Roche was that? I don't know. There's like 5 of them this game, but
one of them.
I think it was the one with Ags. So I guess the 4th Roche. They ended up getting that one. It was like super. It wasn't really an early spawn, but they got it really quick. Slaughter got the Aegis on him. Then they went to the high ground, and that is where games are thrown. And unfortunately, Slaughter ended up dying twice there, causing this game to go into chaos.
Yeah.
Which made pretty much this game just stall for a very long time. But like that Aegis was like their PowerPoint, I think. I thought that's when I was like, okay, BetBoom got this game.
Yeah.
They should be able to win it, but alas, they were not able to keep that advantage for the entirety of the game.
You were like already writing down the memoir for Spirit, and you're like, wow, BetBoom, this is all them. They've done great, and then nope.
There's a few times I thought about that this game. It was really back and forth this game for sure.
Yeah, they were doing great, and also it felt like TeamSpirit went totally on it. It was stuff like committing Boat and Dawnbreaker all onto a Slaughter who had an IO behind him, and they saw the IO, so they just relocated him out and just like wasted spells. And then Slaughter overcommitted a little bit afterwards and died. Kind of gave him what they wanted, but yeah.
That's actually very valid. Next thing I want to talk about the support pairings, right? Or just the supports on both teams, the impacts if you liked it, because we had somewhat 2 unusual ones, right? The IO and BetBoom, even though he's not an unusual support, it's just unusual in this patch to see him. And then on TeamSpirit having the Doom there. Again, not unusual, but unusual in this patch.
Okay, so the Doom and the Zeus pairing, I thought it kind of showed in how fights went, how the support duo is. They're not like super playmaking supports. They're not going to do a lot early. They're very much like ramp up, scale with levels with items. So early game, it was very kind of difficult for them to fight. Heroes like the Slaughter were able to run rampant through the fights and kill people because none of them are saving you. You know, they're not really able to do much. But as the game went later and later, you know, Doom gets his bling. Now he's getting his Dooms off on key targets. Zeus has got a lot of levels. He's doing loads of damage. Like Fear hyped him up. So yeah, it was just ramped up to something good.
All right. Well, I keep saying it. Spirit won this. That means winners interview time. It is ready, and we are going to be joined by Yotaro, I believe. Yotaro, thank you so much for joining us. Congratulations on the win. With this series here, were you guys a little bit worried after losing game 2?
Yes, but me Poshka solo carry the game 3, and we happy.
You guys are going to be going to the major, so what do you feel like is going to be your prep leading up to that?
I feel myself fine, my team also fine, so I hope everything will be okay with Visa, and that's it.
Yeah.
That's all what I can say.
Fingers crossed with the visas then.
Right, so in game 1 they banned the Monkey King, and in game 2 you picked the Monkey King. I was wondering, are you playing the Monkey King only on this team, or will you play it on any other position?
We are flexed to 4 and 1 and maybe 3 when collabs have mood, but not always.
You guys, talking about draft a little, you let through the Nature's Prophet while banning the Visage. Is there a reason why you fear the Visage more than the Natures? Like, what kind of prep went into planning for that?
I guess BetBoom is team who great playing with Visage because they can flex it to offlane and mid lane and carry. So when they pick Huron, we always knew it is a carry, but they can flex positions, I mean lanes, but it's not the same. What they can put Visage on the position 3.
Oh, that's actually super insightful. Also, when a game goes so late, like game 3 went to an hour, do you guys feel more comfortable playing like these late game scenarios over the early games?
It was, to be honest, it was actually so funny game because 3 people hitting me every single fight. And I bought flies, I bought Monkey King bars on 2 cores, I sell it, I bought Abyssal, and I thought it's gonna change something, but it's nothing to change because my Poshka solo win game.
Now that we're at the end of the tour, I do want to ask, do you have a favorite game or favorite series that you played this tour?
Actually, I think my favorite was games against VP. It gives us a lot on what we can work for and what we need to fix. So I guess this series is most important for us.
Awesome. Well, Yotora, thank you so much for joining us, and congratulations again on the win and making it to the major.
Thank you. Bye.
See ya. Some nice insight there. I feel like this is actually the first time I didn't lead with that. Yeah, TSpirit are now locked in. They're going to be going to the Arlington Major. In fact, if we can, we'll jump straight to those Division 1 standings. And yes, there it is. TSpirit, Na'Vi, Outsiders, BetBoom, One Move, Mind Gains, Paripani, and Rune Eaters. That is the standings at the moment. There are still some more series to be played. We have double Division 1 series being played tomorrow. It's going to be outside of the studio with our remote panel. Shout out to those guys over there doing in the hard yards. I was going to say tough yards. I was going to say tough yards, and then I was like, that is not the same, the hard yards. But we're going to close out today. We had the conclusion of SEA DPC earlier in the night. Now we have, not the full conclusion, but we are concluding Eastern Europe now. For you both, anything you'd like to share? Anything you'd like to say?
It's just been a good ride.
It's been a good ride.
Like we had, I think the differences between covering Southeast Asia and Europe East are like really insane in terms of how they play, the heroes they pick. I think it's just been really fun covering both and having those contrasts there. This region's very high skilled, so it's very cool to watch.
Yeah.
I mean, I definitely agree with that. I think Eastern Europe has a great shot at this major. They look really strong. I like the strats they're bringing. They're really on the meta, and it's been a pleasure watching them.
100%. You guys will soon have all of your Eastern Europe major teams locked in, but that is us from in the studio for the tour. We will be back for tiebreakers on Saturday, and I do believe there's going to be almost guaranteed tiebreakers between some teams in Eastern Europe that will also be happening on Sunday. So we'll see you guys back on Beyond the Summit here in the studio for then. Otherwise, look forward to the double Div 1 Eastern Europe tomorrow.